Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we uncover the secrets hidden in corporate speak and find out if they are playing chess, checkers, or just shuffling papers. Today we are diving into an update from Select Medical Holdings Corporation. It might sound like a routine filing, but sometimes buried in these official documents, we find juicy details about who is running the show and the terms they are getting. Prepare yourselves because this one is about leadership compensation and employment agreements. Alright, let's get straight into what this document is all about. This is a Form 8, basically a report for significant events that the public should know about because they are listed on the stock exchange. At the top you see the company name Select Medical Holdings Corporation. It is incorporated in Delaware, which is pretty common for big companies. And what do? Well, they have common stock traded on the New York Stock Exchange. With the ticker symbol SEM, this tells us they are a publicly traded company, meaning their every move is scrutinized, and that is why we are here to decode it for you. So the big news here is about a key executive. On the 17th of December of 2025, a subsidiary of the company Select Medical Corporation signed a new employment agreement with its chief executive officer, Thomas P. Mullen. This new deal is set to start on the 1st of January 2026. What are the terms? Well, Mr. Mullen will continue as CEO. The agreement has an initial 1-year term, but here is the kicker. It will automatically keep renewing for another year each year after that, unless either Mr. Mullen or Select decides to end it under the conditions specified in the agreement. This automatic renewal suggests a desire for stability and continuity in leadership. Now, let us talk about the money. Mr. Mullen's base salary will be $700,000 per year. That is a significant amount, reflecting the importance of his role. But it is not just about his salary while he is working. The agreement also outlines what happens if his employment is terminated. If Select terminates Mr. Mullen's employment for any reason other than for what they call cause, which basically means serious misconduct, or if it is not due to his death or disability, he will get paid 12 months of his base salary. That is an extra $700,000 payable over the year following termination. This severance package provides a substantial financial cushion for Mr. Mullen, demonstrating the company's commitment to retain him and offering significant protection in case of an unexpected departure. Of course, with this kind of arrangement, there are always restrictions. For 2 years after he stops working for the company, Mr. Mullen cannot compete with Select Medical or solicit their clients or employees. This is a standard move to protect the company's business interests after a key executive departs. The filing also confirms there are no secret deals for Mr. Mullen's selection as an officer. This means his appointment is straightforward and not influenced by any hidden agreements with third parties. And good news for transparency, there are no family ties between Mr. Mullen and other company personnel that would need to be disclosed. This means his position is based on merit, not nepotism, which is always a good sign for good corporate governance. Finally, it is confirmed that Mr. Mullen hasn't engaged in any deals with the company that would be considered related party transactions, meaning deals where he might personally benefit or have a conflict of interest at the company's expense. This reinforces the idea that everything is above board. Now, for the really detailed stuff, the full employment agreement is filed as Exhibit 10.1 to this report. You can check it out if you want to dive deep into every single clause, but we've covered the main points you need to know. And on the signing side, the report is signed by John F. Duggan, who is the Executive Vice President, General Counsel, and Secretary for Select Medical Holdings Corporation. This confirms the official filing of this important leadership update. So, what is the big picture here? Select Medical Holdings is ensuring leadership stability by upping their CEO's contract. The $700,000 salary is competitive for a CEO of a publicly traded company, and the severance package offers good protection for Mr. Mullen. The non-compete clause is standard for protecting the company. The lack of undisclosed arrangements or related party transactions suggests a clean and transparent process. Looking at the company direction, this move signals a focus on continuity and operational predictability. They clearly value Mr. Mullen's leadership and want to keep him on board for the foreseeable future. The automatic renewal clause is a strong indicator of their confidence. However, the main risk I see here is always related to how well the company performs under this leadership. While the compensation is detailed, the filing itself does not contain any financial tables for us to analyze the company's current financial health or historical performance. This report focuses solely on the executive employment terms, therefore we cannot assess if this compensation is truly aligned with the company's financial success, or if it represents an excessive payout. For a more complete picture, we would need to review their quarterly or annual financial reports. In conclusion, Select Medical Holdings is making a deliberate move to secure its CEO's tenure, which generally points to a stable corporate strategy. It is a positive sign for those who believe in the current leadership, but without seeing the financials, it is hard to say if this is a great deal for shareholders or just another executive compensation package. Alright? That is our deep dive into Select Medical Holdings Corporation's leadership update. What is your take on this executive agreement and what it means for the company's future? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more corporate decoding and for even more exclusive content and discussions. Join our Discord community linked in the description. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next transmission.